the inserting of the Contra. Look at that. And that happens, and then it doesn't work, so you pull it out. Blow on it.
Oh, come on. Perfect.
Fear not, we will not be watching the LP through this view.
Yoda wants to play.
Oh, yo, what's a bite? Yep, it's really good at it. There, now your face is on there. Okay. You didn't want that, did you?
No, whatever. I will be playing the red guy, red shirt. Lance.
That means
I'll be
also
playing Lance.
that also means he'll be dying. That's what the red shirt means. Okay.
Except for Super Sequel, you suck.
Whatever.
I mean, we haven't played it
Don't suck.
yet.
We haven't played it yet.
Obviously.
Stop going into the future. Salvatore, this is Jeff.
Hey, and this is Justin.
And we're playing Contra.
Yay, Contra.
Contra is a video game. It's a
Contra is an
game.
amazing video game.
It is. That is true. This is the first level. Actually, rather than doing we're doing a let's play. That should be obvious since we're playing it. But this game's not very long, so it's. I guess I could. You died.
I
I
died.
don't know if you noticed that, but I suppose I could cut up each level into an individual video and get duplicate views, but that seems wrong somehow. So we're gonna play the whole game right now. All right, yeah. This is level 1. This is the jungle. I guess a lot of the features of Contra are pretty much in the what is this? The collective unconscious of video gaming. You run right. You have your spread guns. Your flamethrowers.
We now both have spread guns. Ergo, it will be
mostly
a piece of cake.
infinite. Yeah.
That would be fine if I didn't die very shortly.
The R power-up it actually stands for rapid, and is a modifier for other guns, which will make, as you might guess from the name, will make it more rapid fire. Best used on the spreader, because I mean, really, come on, it's a spreader. It's the best. It's awesome. And as long as it took me to explain what a weapon was, the first level and boss is already dead. Oh, that lovely jingle. Jingle, 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 jingle. The original Contra has these... Thank you.
Look
Don't
at that
judge
3D.
me. Yes.
Well, I'm ignoring
you know
what's going on over on this side of the screen. That's so
don't judge.
I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of move forward with the whole progressing the level here. But yeah, look at that 3D.
Bill.
It's like it's kind
He
of
doesn't
like
have
an NES version of Mode 7 almost. I mean, it's not at all. It's just graphics.
It's not. It's actually, in fact, very terrible.
I would like to think that this literally blew people's minds.
Yes, it literally blew their minds.
Scanner style.
Yep, scanner style. It was
shotgun to a watermelon.
Quite controversial. In fact, there's news reports of the time. Exploding mines.
But what it really ended up being was a fairly crappy second level.
Yes. When playing Contra, they say, okay, I'll give them credit for trying to change it up.
Hey, wait. We totally wasted your time. We went all the way to the side. As if you're not wasting your time anyways.
Yes. Thank you. Give them credit for changing it up, but the base levels are just kind of really horrible and boring. They did fix this a lot, or actually pretty much fixed it entirely in Super C.
Yes, indeed. And they carried that
this
forward
isn't Super C. This is
Alien Wars as well.
Yeah, Alien Wars. This is the slightly inferior, in my opinion, original, but still lots of fun. Just kind of short.
Grab your spreaders, use some bullets.
Yeah, exactly. The other weapons in the game, which I will probably show a few of them. The B is a barrier. It's completely useless in 2 players because only one person can get it.
I'm invincible. Look at me.
Yeah, I see it. You're flashing between both player models, for lack of a better description.
It's kind of sexy if you think about it.
Yeah. You're just your quantum lance, I suppose. at any time, you could either be Bill or Lance, depending on circumstances. So our characters' names, not that that's even relevant or important. Bill is the blue guy, Lance is the red guy. I don't remember if they were called that in the first game or if it was just Mad Dog and Scorpion, as they are in Super C. But yeah,
maybe
Mad Dog being blue,
in
Scorpion
the
red.
Instruction book or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's Bill Reiser. Yeah, Bill Reiser is technically the guy's name, the blue guy. Lance Bean is the red guy. The story, in quotes, has us fighting through the jungle, fighting this crazy alien called Red Falcon or Blood Falcon. But that's pretty much the story of all the Contra games. There's other melodramatic twists, and there's tons of Contra games, and about half of them are like complete garbage. Looking at you, PlayStation 1, and also Contra Force on the NES, which was kind of unrelated. Bill's going back to getting his electric jollies. This is the second base level. It's just as boring as the first one. So, but look at that sweet border.
Oh yeah,
that's a pretty sweet border.
I don't know if I even.
It's not even
if I noticed that.
It's not even filling up the whole screen because the processing power needed to render such blisteringly beautiful 3D corridors.
Now you're playing with power.
Yep.
That's something, isn't it? I feel like that's something.
Yeah, I think that's, well, I mean, you know, it's necessary because it's an electronic device and it needs electricity in order to run.
Well, the original NES didn't need electricity. It was run on self-esteem. But
okay,
the one we were playing on
they
didn't make power.
Well, the first production run, but it was very limited run. You can get those for like something like $400 on eBay now. Yeah, the first run self-esteem powered one.
Yeah, but it's really the only authentic way to play it. So, yeah, we're playing it on an NES.
I don't know. I think now you're just being pretentious.
You know what? I'm just saying the people watching this are missing out on a little bit of something. But we've tried our best.
Although to be fair, we did play this on a real life NES.
Yes, because we're old school.
For the
hardcore.
authentic, yes, for the authenticness, the authenticity. Hey, it's a boss that's kind of like that other boss that was in that other level.
Yeah, it's got some guys and they spawn, and like all the bosses, if you kill them fast enough, they're no problem.
Yeah,
kill
if
these
you
little
have
squishy dudes though. Little
two
balls
players with spreaders.
Fly around.
Yeah, not a big deal. And wasting time. High five! All right.
Do those balls things have a name?
I don't know. They are semi-homing.
Yes.
Snowfield, level 5, Snowfield. This is where the game gets a little bit harder.
No more bases, thankfully.
Yes.
Not that that's going to help us, since the bases were easy.
Yeah.
I'm just rephrasing what you're saying.
I understand. Pretty decked out at the moment. We've got our rapid spreaders, which, as mentioned before, pretty much clean through all the enemies real fast. It's fast enough to kill these, I guess these turret guys? Yeah, these turret guys, stationary turret guys, before they have a chance to fire. And they do fire at you pretty fast when they come on the screen, so a good reflex is to just duck, I guess go prone in this case.
Alright, so your spreader shoots out 5 bullets per shot. If it all contacts an enemy, then you can fire another 5 bullets as fast as you can fire. So you can figure out how much DPS you can get from that.
Yeah. A lot. It's a lot.
Something like the laser has 4 shots. The shots are based off of the standard bullet that you shoot.
Yeah, the little bullet pellet version.
I don't think it's any more complicated.
If you want to fight this guy like a boss, you can just stand right after the before
you
that
jump.
First.
You showed fear.
No, you're stupid. Got him. Yeah, what? You don't have anything to say to that.
Well, I didn't flinch because I was awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna make up for it
check
here.
Check this out. Huh?
Yeah.
We're so awesome.
And now we have 4 legs. Unfortunately, stacking the characters on top of each other does not give you the same effect as the invincibility power-up. Just put it out there.
And you almost died.
Yeah. No, I was creative dodging of bullets. Now, there are other weapons in the game. There's a flamethrower. That's an F for flamethrower. Following me here?
Yes.
Following me? Okay. The M for machine gun, which is just rapid regular shot. Although it uses the same sprite as a spread gun.
This guy's going to look very similar to a
that's about it for the
Super C boss.
Weapons, though. There's also a laser. Accidentally turned my mic off. But that's all right. It's back. There's a laser, too. Unfortunately, we don't use any of those other weapons, really, in this run because the spreader is by far the greatest of them all. So
you've learned something about Contra that you probably already knew. Get the spreader. That's it. That's it.
I think I might. I think for Super C, I'm gonna change up the weapons just a little bit for giggles. Actually, the flamethrower in Super C is a little bit much like the rest of the game, improved.
No, there's an L in the way.
There is an L in the way.
That's the worst.
This jump, the jump on the top is very possible, as is the jump on the bottom, but neither of them is very easy.
One on bottom.
You do have to jump when you have to jump. Yes, that was an inappropriate use of jumping. You basically have to jump right as the flame.
So much easier on the bottom.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, I'm using the laser though, so
somebody does that. How about that? Yeah, you could just show it off for the sake of completeness. Yeah.
There it goes.
Where's
Duck here.
Oh, yep. I was. Shut up. Just die. Just die. Okay, I was not talking about me. I was talking about you.
Well,
you're the one
you were because you did just die. You just died.
Whatever. I didn't want to spread gun. It makes it's real men don't use spread guns because it makes the game too easy. It's just level 8.
Must get that for some reason.
Level 8 regular gun only. Final Destination. That's a thing, right? That's a funny internet joke.
It's hilarious.
From the internet. The internet's a funny place, right?
I'm sorry, I was just looking at the internet.
Yeah, I understand. It's easy to get distracted. This level, if I were to talk about the game for a second, you want to drop down there.
Yeah.
not like Lance. Well, Lance was demonstrating how to do it improperly, and you're very good at doing that. Congratulations. Lots of ducking and going forward very carefully and slowly. You were not aggressive enough.
So you killed me that time. That was you.
No,
that's on
you were standing up there way too long. The game is hard, but it's all patterns. So after playing it for a while, you do know what to expect. I still don't know whether or not the game's easier or harder in 2 players, though. Bosses definitely go down very easily.
I don't think this guy actually does his double disc move, which is the most difficult to dodge.
Yeah, it is the most annoying.
I think they kill him.
And it's not.
Fast.
Yeah, it's not immediately obvious when you fight him, but you can actually just jump right over him, as we're doing just right there. And that's the best way to avoid his stupid attacks. But he will sometimes do more than one disc at a time, and the timing on the discs is different than the timing on the sort of jump and walk he likes to do. Now this hangar level here is just proper difficult. Lots and lots of instant death spikes. This is the flamethrower. The weird rotating flamethrower. I suppose it does a lot of damage per shot, but it has such a weird. Well, it's certainly more than just a regular machine gun bullet.
I guess. I assumed it was like a regular machine gun bullet.
I don't know. I'm fairly certain it does more damage, but the firing pattern is so erratic that it's practically useless. It's almost not even as useful as the default gun, but for the sake of completeness, you understand, and not just because I didn't have a gun and shot it and that's what it came out. So.
No, that's certainly not.
No, it's not it. It's not it at all.
Hey, I'm invincible. I ran into that cart.
You sure did. You blew up that
with my man legs.
Mm-hmm. You were.
Yes.
Yep. Now you're running that cart. Yep. You made it explode. You touched it, and then it exploded. Think about it. That is the power of the. Machine gun. The last weapon we haven't seen. Now that we're almost at the end of the game, we can finally get all the weapons. Going on the top. much preferred the bottom. The bottom down there, the spikes there, sort of semi-random. Yeah. I've watched them for a long time, but I never came up with a pattern. I don't know if there is one or not. Either way, it's super frustrating to get stuck down there.
So don't.
Yeah, so don't. Another pro tip for cooperative play: if you have enemy spawn points behind you, it's probably a good idea to have one person face backwards, and one person face forwards, while going prone anyways, since you cannot actually change your direction while being prone. As we were demonstrating a little bit here. The boss here is simple if you just walk up and shoot the...
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking there.
Pose. That's probably even lazier than the first boss. I mean, because the first boss is fine, because it's, it's the first boss, and it's just kind of like...
Well, yeah, if you run up to the first boss, it kills you, because there's stuff shooting at you, but...
Fair enough.
This guy, you run up to it, and it doesn't kill you.
Yeah. Even though we killed it in 2.5 seconds, the door does open if you don't kill it fast enough, and some dudes can come out of the door. So, I mean, I guess potentially you could get hit and killed if you're on the far right of the screen.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, the potential is there. This is the final level of the aliens section. Completely original ideas in here. Yeah.
They're just... I feel like there's some copyright infringement here.
Nah, it's pretty. I think that it's pretty radioactive because the Geiger counter is going off because it's like Geiger. It's really funny.
I refuse to acknowledge that joke. Okay, it was pretty good.
Take that up. You have to go take that up with HR. That's less good. All right. So. Shooting aliens. What you want to do is you want to go right. Okay, you follow me here. And then you want to tap the attack button. And then profit.
And then just run up there and diagonally.
Much like the strategy for the level 7 boss, just standing up there and going just diagonally up to the right, and then just shooting.
Now you taking brief pauses to fire up to kill the guys that are jumping down, but that's all. That is all.
That's the only. Yeah, that's a strategy, and we blew up that island.
Which was housing aliens.
Yeah, there was the alien heart was in fact load bearing, and once it exploded, and that's fine because
it's your standard last
video
boss
games,
rules, right?
Yeah.
Everyone blows up or lose heart or magically disappears.
But hey, we saved the universe, and I consider myself a hero. I do consider myself a hero for having.
There's this one time I reported someone for doing an HOV violation, and I called 242 hero. I was a hero that day.
But then it turns out
that didn't actually happen. Yeah.
But it turns out that it was actually just a motorcyclist, and they're actually allowed in the HOV lane. And then you just kind of felt really bad afterwards because you're like...
I felt a little bad. I mean, he was kind of a jerk, so I inconvenienced him. Yeah, it came back on me, but whatever.
These things happen.
I also think I think he had pot on him also, so I did my duty. I planted it on him.
He was a Garden Ridge employee. He's also, he could not afford a truck, but he was carrying the pots to...
Yes. I mean, it was ceramic. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand why there was some confusion when I said I planted pot on him.
Yes, you can see that. In retrospect, you can see why that would confuse the point.
Contra. So in summary, this is how I consider myself a hero. Hey,
it's time for New Game Plus, where you keep all your weapons and all your lives.
It's like you're playing Gradius again.
Yeah.
And in a more specific way, not at all.
Well, I mean, think about the similarities. Konami, shooting, moving right, lives.
Preach it. Yep.
Weapon power-ups, bosses. I mean, really, if I had stopped at 3 points on the list, it already would have been a convincing argument. But I gave you, bonus points. So there. Also, Konami code. Which actually we should probably use for a second here. So the Konami code, for those who are not aware of video game pop culture, is up, up, down, down.
A T-shirt bought for them with it on it.
Yeah. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start, as it was in the original Contra here, will in fact give you 30 lives to start the game with. 30 lives? It's 30 lives, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 lives.
Yes.
Which you need if you suck and are terrible.
Not like me.
Not like you, who has so many lives. The medals in the corner are not just lives, but indications of value to society and as a person in general. So I'm approximately 4 times better than you at this moment. But yes, the Konami code will in fact give you 30 lives to start. And is, it's a good way to learn how to play the game, I guess. Not dying as much. I mean, dying is also a way to... Dying is also learning. So there's that. So
I don't actually recall ever playing Contra and not knowing where all the enemies spawn. So I'm sure you will have that opportunity as you continue this Let's Play.
Nah, I think I'll probably
But yes, there's quite a bit of learning that needs to happen. But once you learn it, you can just, beat it in 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
There's something wrong going on.
No, there's something very right going on. That's what's happening. This is a non-violent protest. It's a non-violent protest for the base levels. Yep, game over. Yep. That was took the easy way out there at the end. But now I'm not going to do the other Contra games. I'll probably just the first 2. That's probably fine.
Well, even something like the Hardcore Rising.
Yeah,
I wonder if that would be fun if you knew how to play it.
I do wonder about that.
It's not
if its crappiness is because it isn't. It really isn't that different. I wonder if crappiness is just a mixture of nostalgia and also
I wouldn't say
just not knowing.
Granted, I never finished it.
Yeah, I never finished it. I don't know. Well, this is the Konami code was put in, so we got lots of lives there. That's not super obvious, but there's 4 medals, and after that it stops counting. You can only see it on the interstitial, I guess, screens. Or when you die, of course. We'll show you. Game over. Or not when you game over, when you start the level. That's where it is. But yeah, let's dance. Dance. Okay, that's Contra. All right, that's not Contra. Next, we're going to play Super C. Super C is next. Lance.
Coming up next.
What are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Just stop. Stop everything. Just stop it.
It stopped. And I don't have any fancy things to say.
You don't have any pants?
Nope.
All right. Tough times.